there, I'm Lisa Doyle with Sereno Real Estate, Christie's International here in our beautiful East Bay. Welcome to our Tuesday tips. Okay, so here we are, Tuesday, first part of May. There's a couple things that have happened to me over this last few weeks that I wanted to share. This will be a tip, the first one for buyers. So here's common in today's market is buyers generally want to see sellers' inspections, sellers' disclosures before they even consider writing an offer. And that's fine in most cases. So typically the sellers are doing those reports in advance, disclosures in advance. But I have to tell you, I saw twice in this last couple of weeks where home sellers were offering their home in advance, where buyers could take a look at it before they go to market. Typically that means that inspections and disclosures may not be completed yet. So as a buyer, what I would recommend, rather than coming from the mindset of, hey, I'm gonna wait until I get those items in my hand before I consider writing an offer on a home that I like, rather than that, what I would recommend is you just ask for a contingency to review those things. Because I have to tell you, in this last week and a half, I have a buyer who felt this way. They wanted to see these things in advance. They waited. Another buyer, because the property was being shown just to a few people strategically before going to market, another buyer actually came in and wrote an offer asking for 10 days to review those reports, inspections, disclosures, and the seller is working with them. So this buyer missed out because they wanted to see those things in advance. If you really like a home, it's not going to cost you anything. Write an offer with that contingency in place because you still have time to review, and you're then not going to miss out on a chance to secure a popular home before it ever goes to market, potentially. So keep that in mind. Even if it's on the market and they don't have those things ready, don't hesitate. You get time. Ask for time. They're going to give it to you if they don't have those in advance. And then secondly, I want to tell you, this has happened to me twice, 2 conversations in the last 48 hours. And this is something that I want to advise you. Seek an attorney, seek a CPA. I am not either one of those things, but it's come up a couple times, and so I want to share and give you advice. So if you've owned your home either a long time or even not a long time, and you are contemplating adding your adult children to your title, I would advise you absolutely consult with a CPA and an attorney to help you, a trust attorney to help you with the advice on that. Because here's the quick scenario. I'm going to give you guys a quick heads up on this story. So this family, they've owned the house for almost 40 years. They add their children, their adult children, to title, thinking that this is a good thing, right? These kids can help them. The parents, unfortunately, in the one instance, the parents passed away. So here you are, the adult children have already been added to title, and my lawyer, estate attorney lawyer said, oh my gosh, what they have done is they have caused themselves significant taxes because of this action. So for instance, and again, I want you to consult with a CPA and attorney because I am not those things, but I can give you the basics. When a parent, when you are willed a property and your parents pass away, you get what's called a step up in basis, which means if your parents have owned that house for 40 years, they might have paid $100,000 for this house, now is worth $3 million, for instance, $2.5 million, whatever. At the time of their passing, your basis now moves up to $2.5 million or whatever the current value is, and you avoid the capital gain of all those years. In this case, they added their adult children to the title, meaning that those kids lose that step in basis and they are responsible for all of the capital gain if they choose to sell this house. So I just want you to know, consult with an attorney, a state attorney. Do not do this on your own. The estate attorney I spoke to this morning, here we are, end of April, she and I just talked this morning. She said this is the number one mistake families make to cause their significant taxes. So consult with an attorney, a state attorney, see a CPA. Do not do this on your own. All right, guys, those are your tips. Take care. See you soon. I'm Lisa Doyle. If you guys have questions, let me know.